So, the first question is, why did I quit the airline? So, if you haven't caught up on any blogs recently, I do kind of address this, but I quit for multiple reasons. A big one was the commuting from Fort Lauderdale to Los Angeles. And almost before I quit, decided I was going to move to Florida, and then I started getting all these opportunities in California. As you may know, I am trained to work on private jets, so I was trained in August, and I was kind of pursuing that, but I didn't have enough time to do that. So, kind of another reason I quit, because I spent all this money on training, and I needed to recoup the investment. And I want to see what private aviation is like. So, another reason why I quit, commuting was killing me, and it was just making me so tired. I didn't want to do it anymore. I was spending so much money on flights, and I didn't have a place to live in Florida, so it was just difficult all around. So there were multiple reasons why I quit, but ultimately the reason why I was quit is because I was ready. I needed to quit because I was ready. So there's your answer to that. So have you been able to secure work in private aviation or in general since you left the airline? I'm happy to say I have. So right now I'm on a press trip in Israel, and I've been here since this past Tuesday. I think I came in on a red eye from Paris on Monday, but I left the States on last Friday. So I've been here out of the country for a week, and right before I left, I was able to secure a job. And I'm really excited to start, and I start 18 hours after I get back from Israel. So just in typical form, I'm just rolling along. So really excited about that. It is in private aviation. I'm not going to disclose very many details at this point. Just stay tuned for the adventure, because I'm in it too. It is going to be an adventure, right? Life is always an adventure. Question 3. Are you still going to be a flight attendant? Well, it's kind of addressed in question 2. But yeah, I'm technically still a flight attendant, even if I'm not flying, because I'm trained to work on private jets, and that training certification lasts a year. So the safety training lasts a year. And yeah, I'll be flying at some point. Maybe not right away. But yeah, I'm still a flight attendant, just not commercial. Just not in the same way you've seen me before. And I've been kind of concerned that you guys won't want to follow along with what's happening if you think I'm not a flight attendant. But ultimately, I'm just me, and I'm just I need to pursue the things that call to my heart. Hold on 1 second. I haven't even had coffee yet this morning. I'm doing this video, so we're just going for some water right now. This is water. I've been sick, I got really sick here. So I've been subsisting on lemonade and gelato and water. But now I'm getting hungry. And popsicles. They have popsicles here, and they're really good. Okay, back to task. Why were you in Paris and now Israel? I think some people are wondering, how is this working out? Did I just want to come travel because I quit my job? And no, I actually don't have any money to travel. That's why I actually had to get a job right away. It's because I didn't give myself a cushion. Unfortunately, poor planning on my part. But that being said, I'm actually in Israel for a press trip for blogging. So TBEX and the Tourism Board of Israel brought a group of bloggers together, 20 of us, and hosted us for 3 days in Jerusalem and took us all around and showed us some of the stuff they'll be doing for a conference that's coming up in March. And right now I'm in Tel Aviv with Abraham Hostels and Abraham Tours, and I'm spending the weekend here and going on some tours. I get to go to Masada and see the sunrise tomorrow, going on a bike tour this morning in Tel Aviv, and had a nice time yesterday walking around Jaffa and the old town and old city. So it's definitely a must go to winter destination, Tel Aviv. It's very cool, and there's no place like Jerusalem. So put it on your list because it's pretty rad. But that's why I'm here, for blogging. And then, last question. Do you miss the airline? Yeah, of course I do. I think it sunk in yesterday, and please check out the blog that I wrote about it. I'll put it in the description of the video down there. So check that out. And I talk about the aspect of change that, sometimes we always think back to the things we leave, and we do miss them. But that doesn't mean that we made a wrong decision, that we made a misstep in our lives. It's natural. It's totally natural. And yeah, I'm scared, like, about the next things I'm going into. It's really nice going to work and just not even having to think about it. It's just like routine. And that's what the airline was for me. But I need something else. I need to challenge myself. I need to grow. And that's the other reason I'm doing this. So, yeah, it's weird being in Israel and knowing, like, usually I would leave here and then go back to the uniform and my friends, and I'm not. I'm going into something new. And that's exciting, and it's terrifying, and it's pretty cool. And I'm glad I had the courage to quit. So, it's not that I'm not going to miss it. Of course I'll miss it, especially on the tough days. Anyway, I hope that gives you a little idea of where I'm at, what I'm up to, and what's next. Thanks for following the Flight Attendant Life. Make sure you keep updated with the blog, because no matter what I'm doing, that's still going to happen. I have some great ideas for the future, and it's going to be fun. My Instagram is the FA Life. Make sure you check that out, and thanks so much for joining me on this crazy adventure.